Folks at home, welcome back to the backyard bass pond. Got Milo hanging out over here. And yes, we still have a toad problem. Actually, we have a tadpole problem now. There's thousands of baby tadpoles spread out all across the bottom of the pond. Let's see if I can get a real good look. Basically, anywhere you look in here, you'll see tadpoles. And they're growing fast. They're eating all the algae off the bottom of the pond. But luckily, so far, I've seen no damage to any of the fish. Catfish comes out at night and mows them down. There were a lot more before last night. So what I was going to do for this video is go out and catch another crappie. Needed to have our pet crappie outlaw a sidekick for a while now, but we've got a big storm rolling through, about 17, 18 mile-an-hour winds and a lot of rain. So I'm not going to be doing any fishing today, but you guys have been asking us to get a turtle, and I think I've found just the perfect one. So we're going to get a turtle, put him in the pond. He can access the yard, you know, he'll be able to crawl out right there, go around the yard, do whatever he wants to do. We got everything closed in, so I'm not worried about him escaping. He's got lots of places that he can crawl up on wood over there, rocks over here, so plenty of sunning spots. It is basically a perfect setup for a turtle as well as these bass. But what I want to do is set up a day in the life of a turtle, strap a GoPro to him, and put him in the pond, and hopefully he'll swim in there into Clyde's cave with a GoPro on his back, and we can kind of film and see what the inside of that cave looks like, see what the catfish and crappie and Clyde are doing in there. Today is Adopt a Pet Turtle Day. I've been seeing these red ear sliders in here. There's about 3 or 4 of them, they've been in here for quite some time, so we're gonna go pick one out. All right, let's take a look at them. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You want to go to the BamaBass pond? I think you do. You might be the one. Yep, you're staring right at me. You're gonna be the one. Well, that's a first for me. I got a turtle riding shotgun with me. But if you buy one from Petco, they package it up in a nice little turtle box. All right, we made it back to the pond. What I'm gonna do is put some pond water in this container and put him in it, and that way we can quarantine him for just a little while just to be safe. And of course, I scooped a couple tadpoles up, so be interested to see if he eats them. But I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but he is a red ear slider. You can see the red on the side of his head there. And folks, you know how we do it. I let you guys name every one of my pets, so leave a name for this little guy down in the comments below. Whichever name we end up choosing, we're going to send out a prize package. But now I'm going to go get the GoPro set up. We're going to do a day in the life of a new pet turtle. Oh, he's eyeing the tadpole. Get in. So what I've done is kind of made a homemade strap. You can see that's going to sit right on his back. We're going to angle the camera down a little bit like that, and then I'm going to put this around him, strap it, cut off the extra slack, and hopefully it won't fall off of him as soon as he gets in the water. Folks, this is pretty cool. All right, we got the GoPro strapped on top. It is turtle time. This Ninja Turtle, we might actually get a little test phase of him out here in the yard just to make sure it stays on. So I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. We'll watch him run around the yard and make sure our GoPro strap works. All right, time for a turtle update. He's not moving much. He's just chilling. So this probably isn't gonna work, but we're gonna give it a good old college try. All right, we're about to go in with the turtle. We got several live streamers in there watching from these cameras. They're ready for it. And if this doesn't work, what I'll do is I'll go back and get one of those smaller GoPros, like the Hero Session, and we should be able to make that work. Maybe get them a little thinner strap. But I kind of like the idea that this GoPro's on him because it'll keep Bonnie or Clyde from coming over here and messing with him. So I'm just gonna set him down here. And whenever he decides to take off, he's on his own. Bonnie, meet the new turtle. New turtle, meet Bonnie. Oh, so we had a complete fail. The turtle just flipped over on his side. I think we're definitely gonna need a smaller camera. All right, so like I said, we gave it the good old college try. I'm gonna go ahead and take him out of this. Don't want to cause any harm to our new pet. And we'll do this probably in our next video, but I'll have a smaller camera. All right, little guy. You got your GoPro off. Welcome to your new home. And folks, if you want to watch this turtle, that camera sitting right in front of him, that silver thing, we have another channel called BamaBass Pond. We've got a camera over there and a camera right here. We're live streaming 24/7, so you could actually go over to that other channel right now and check in on this turtle, see what he's doing live. There's a bluegill. That's the baby bluegill that I put in a long time ago. I rarely see him, but he finally came out. That was a good little quick shot of him. Alright, we're finally getting some movement. He was a little shy in the beginning. Now he's inching towards that camera. That ought to be an interesting view on the other camera. Yep, he is off to the races now. Oh, look at Bonnie. Coming up and checking out. Ooh. Just gave him a little nudge. Oh, Clyde's out. Both of the bass are out. I don't think they're going to mess with them. That turtle's way too big for them to eat. But they probably haven't seen a turtle in a long time. Just investigating. So a lot of you all are probably wondering why we didn't put our pet turtle Bowser in the pond and why we went out and got a new turtle. Well, as you can see, he's still a little bit too small. I've learned over the years that anything a bass can fit in their mouth, they will try to. So we needed to get a turtle a little bit bigger than Bowser. But we're about to do a feeding. We also have some crawfish and shrimp in this tank. They should come out here in a little while after we put some food in. Alright, I just dropped some pellets in for him to eat. Got him. So he's going to eat, and we should see some of the shrimp and crawfish come out. They always come out right after he gets done eating. We'll get a good close-up look at him chasing those little pellets around. He can pretty much get them down with one bite now. He's chasing it into the shallows. You can see the humps right there on his shell. That's why they call him a black-knobbed map turtle. Well, I'm waiting on him to come back out of the shell. It's a pretty peaceful place to sit at, that's for sure. I'm sure it's loud audio with all this water sound, but it doesn't get much more peaceful than sitting right here in the backyard on your own waterfall. All those fish are around. It's a pretty good little defense mechanism. He just swims right into a rock and then he tucks his head in to where the fish can't get around to his head. And they can't get to him through his shell. Okay, he's about to swim up now. Something spooky. Uh-oh. Leave him alone, Bonnie. Yep, he's exploring now. Got to give y'all a good view. So all you folks out there that own red ear sliders, leave me some tips on what they like to eat. I've got the typical pellet food, and he's got plenty of live fish, golden shiners in there to eat, but if they like eating something extra, ooh, I didn't think about him eating the plants. If they like green, he's got a lot of options of green to eat here, but oh well. So it took me a while to find him, but I finally found him. He's got him a little turtle cave right there. Somehow he backed his way in there to it, but I just watched him try to eat some of those little tadpoles or mosquito fish, so he's definitely settled in. That's his little ambush spot. Uh-oh. Bonnie on patrol. Now, since this video has been turtle themed, I'm going to show you a few quick clips. We just went down to the New Orleans Zoo, saw a lot of cool animals and especially some big turtles. What you think about him? He got a long neck. That's Mr. Long Neck right there. Roll Tide. So it's mating season with the flamingos. And there's the boss. Alright folks, I'm going to have to wrap it up here because I got to go batten down the hatches. We have some major storms coming in tonight. You can see it's calm right now, but that's the calm before the storm. We have potential hurricane force winds of over 50 miles an hour, possible tornadoes, and 3 to 5 inches of rain. I hope that turtle enjoyed his first day in the pond because tonight he's liable to go for a wild ride. But if you want to see the live action, of the storms and how these fish and turtles are getting along, just go to our other channel, BamaBass Ponds, watch that camera or that camera, and you can see it all unfold live. But as always, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below of what we should name the turtle, and we will see you all next time.
Bonnie and Clyde were pretty looking people, but I can tell you people, they were the devil's children.